Hello and welcome to the Family Time on the Rahim Show. And as you all know, I am your host, Ricky Ali. We want to welcome our viewer on Facebook and YouTube. We want to say thanks for stopping by to be a part of our show. Why is it important to spend time with your family? As we talk about the topic, we're going to play a video to set the tone before we can dive into what we are going to discuss. So you might want to hit the like button, share the podcast, and also make some comment. We will highly appreciate you for that. So I want to welcome everybody, wherever you are watching the show. Welcome. We're going to dive into the topic, but let's play this video to set the tone for what we actually want to talk about tonight.
Hello and welcome to this video on the importance of family time. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of our busy lives, and we often forget to spend quality time with our loved ones. However, studies have shown that spending time with our children and family is not only beneficial for our emotional and mental well-being, but also for our physical health. Firstly, let's talk about children. When children spend time with their parents, they tend to feel more comfortable and secure. This, in turn, leads to better emotional and mental health for the child. When parents spend quality time with their children, they provide a safe space where children can share their thoughts, feelings, and fears. This helps build a strong bond between parents and children feel more loved and supported. Moreover, spending time with children also helps them develop better social skills, communication, and emotional intelligence. When children see their parents engaging in activities with them, they feel valued and respected, which boosts their self-esteem and confidence. On the other hand, when parents spend time with their children, they benefit as well. Spending time with children can help parents feel young and energized. Children have a way of bringing out our inner child, and when we engage in activities with them, we tend to feel happier and more fulfilled. Furthermore, family time can also lead to better physical health. Studies have shown that when families spend time together, they tend to engage in physical activities such as playing outdoor games, going on hikes, and other fun activities that get the blood pumping. This can help reduce stress levels and improve cardiovascular health. In conclusion, family time is crucial for both parents and children. Spending quality time together can lead to better emotional, mental, and physical health for all family members. So, make it a priority to spend time with your loved ones and create memories that will last a lifetime. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more.
Welcome back. We want to welcome our viewer on Facebook and YouTube. You just watch a video, and it's just a video to set the stage for our discussion tonight. Why is it important to spend time with your family? So I want to welcome our viewer on Facebook and YouTube. If you are watching the show, please share the podcast, make some comment, and then also like. We highly appreciate you for that. So it's very important when you listen to the video, they talk about bond, right? Family time create a bond, which is very essential when you spend time with your family. And we're going to dive into so many other specific regarding the same video about why and key things that are associated with when you spend time with your family. So those are very important things. So if you also want to be a part of the show, and come live, please reach out to me via text message on my Facebook, and I will actually respond to you, and maybe I'll find a way to bring it out live so that we can discuss the topic. But we are discussing family time. Why is it very important to spend time with your family? So we're going to dive into things. When we listen to the video, there was a lot of things that were talked about in that video, and one of them has to do with where family time build a strong bond. So spending time with your family is important because it builds a strong bond, create a lasting memory, foster communication. I mentioned that also in the video, provide emotional support, enhances mental health. All of these things were also talked about in the video, and help individuals develop a sense of belonging, identity, particularly for children who learn positive behavior throughout interaction. Just by interacting with your kids, you will actually identify whether they are making effort or whether they are making progress in the school academically. So it's very important that you spend time with your family. I know a lot of people out there who may not have a family yet, but the fact that you have a beloved or a spouse, you have to spend time with your spouse. I know this is America. You know, a lot of people here to work and they don't have the time. Some people work between two jobs, and you still need to make a time for yourself. I get that you want to make a lot of money, which is good for you, but you still need time for yourself because you don't want to work, 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 and you don't have time for yourself. And today or tomorrow something happened to you, then all that money you work for become like somebody else become the one, become the one to enjoy it. So you don't want that to happen. So you need time for yourself. As we talk about family time, you also need time for yourself if you don't have a family yet. But this is just a message to encourage people who are out there who have kids and family. You need to spend a little time with your children, because by spending time with your children, you build that strong bond, and it helps them emotionally, physically. And that's what we're going to talk about, the key benefit of spending time with your family. So the first key benefit of spending time with your family is stronger relation. Why do you think that people spend time with their family? Is to build that stronger relation. Why? Quality time together strengthen family bonds and create a sense of connection between members. Because if you have like three kids, right, you want to know how the kids are relating to each other. It builds that strong bond. That is why it creates a strong relationship when you actually spend time with your family. Number two, a improved communication. By spending time with your kids and spending time with your family, you see that the communication is very improved, because what? You can be able to know whether the children are doing well in school, whether they are, coming out well. You get to know, you get to discern their behavior by just spending time with them. It improve that communication. So regular family time allows for open communication, sharing talk. You see, kids are able to share the talk, share the feeling, share the feedback from school. You are able to learn the feedback from school. You're able to check with the teacher and know whether your kids are doing well in school. So it's very important to spend some time with your family, and that is what the video said it all. And we are just trying to elaborate and provide more information to family who might watch this video and take advantage of some of the things that we are sharing. So number three, emotional support. Why is it important to have a family time? It's for emotional support. The key benefit is for more emotional support. Emotional support. Why? Family members, family provide a safe space for emotional support, helping individuals cope with stress and challenges. For instance, you and I come from work, we are tired, we are so stressed from work. But when we have time with our family, it creates that bond and that excitement, that repair that emotional distress or that stress we have from work, because you spend time with your kids, so you get excited. So all of those stress that you keep from work with all manage to disappear, because why? You are having quality time with your kids and you guys are excited. So it relieves your mental and physical stress. It's very important. So another thing that family time does as a benefit to family is positive role modeling. It creates a positive role modeling. Why? Parent can model positive behavior and value for why? their children during family time, because this is where you get to know whether your kids are living a real good life. Because if you don't relate to your kids, how will you determine whether they are doing well in school or whether they are doing well, in their life? It's by having the family time, because the family time gives you that positive sense of knowing whether your kids are really modeling a good behavior. Because if you can relate to your kids, I tell you, you will know whether they are doing well. So it is very important to spend time with your kids, and very important to spend time with your family. So parent can model positive behavior and value for their children during family time. You can be able to see, whether the kids are ready, walking circumspectly, not as fool, but as wise, you know, and having family time with them. So very important. Another reason here is mental well-being. Why is it important to spend time with your family? Mental well-being. How do you know whether they are mentally, are doing well? Is by spending time with loved one can contribute to improve mental health and reduce stress. Like your stress level when you come from work, especially those who work two jobs, it's not easy. You can be so tired and wear out. And then coming from there, you spending time with your kids, it helps to ease that stress by having some fun time. Maybe you guys go out and do some outdoor. Under that stress, you come and take your kids, you go and do some outdoor. You won't even think about that stress level anymore, because why? It helps to reduce the stress that you've been through from the work, because you're spending time with your kids and you are so excited about the time you are having with them, that quality time. So it helps. It helps with your mental well-being. It's very important. Another thing, it builds self-esteem. Why do it build self-esteem? Why do family time build self-esteem? Children who feel valued and supported by their family tend to have higher self-esteem. They get so, because they feel that you are so close to them and you are there supporting them, they feel so valued. They improve on their self-esteem. They feel so valued and they improve on the while. They tend to have a higher self-esteem. They know that, oh, their family, their father is there with them, the father support them, the father is always taking them out. All those things build self-esteem for the children, because when you don't spend time with your children, you won't know whether they are doing well or not. Even in school, for you to even know whether they are performing in school academically, it comes when you spending time with them. And that is what we are discussing. So for our viewer out there who are watching the show via Facebook and YouTube, I want to welcome you. This is the Rahim Show. This is our family time. Now, our family time highlight the importance of spending time with your family. And it's so good that we are getting closer to summer. And most of the parents out there, I want to encourage you, have some time, some quality time with your children. It's very important. And that is how you discover their physical and the mental well-being. And that is how you also discover how they are doing well academically in school. Very important. So that's what we are discussing. So you might want to share the podcast, make some comment, and also support our platform. We highly appreciate you for that. So another thing that spending time, family time does is it creates lasting memory. Create lasting memory. This one is so important because myself, I also create. I also know that this part of the importance of spending family time make a lot of memory. Like you take your kids to a Disney World. There's a memory. You guys are going places, with your family. You go and make a lasting memory, and the kids can never forget about that, because every time someone comes and says, "Oh yeah, someone is coming. Daddy is going to take out this place." Daddy, it makes a lot of memory. So it's very important. Why does it make a lot of memory? It's because share experiences and activity create lasting memory that family can cherish. You see, when you share those activities, like you go out and you guys are having fun and taking picture, just a sadness movement. The kids are always remembering all of those things and they keep it in their mind. And so it's a lasting memory, things that they won't forget about. Their father took them this place, took them to the Disney World, took them to to the other place, all the area. It lead in the minds of the children, of your children, and build that lasting bond that they can't forget about. And another thing, a learning opportunity. Why is it important to have a quality family time? Lasting opportunity, learning opportunity rather. Family time can be used to teach new skills, share knowledge, and while learn from others. Very important. Because, take for instance, if you took your family to another family, right, and all of you are having conversation, and their kids and the other kids are having conversation, you see that their kids and your kids, because they are having that conversation, they are asking them one thing, and both kids are learning from each other when they're having that conversation. Even you as a parent, you are learning from the other parent. So it's very important when you have family time with your kids, especially when you're taking your kids to another family and you guys gonna have dinner or have a conversation and you'll go outdoor, you'll start playing, having some fun. All of those things can improve the mental and the physical well-being of the family. So that is very important. And social development. How do you want your child to develop socially? Do you want your child to be isolated? That, for instance, you keep the children in the house, you don't even take them out, outside to have fun, or take them outside for you to have fun with them, for other people to see. So if you don't do that, the children will not be socially developed, because why? They are always inside the house. And it's very important to spend time with your kids. Take them out. Let them go and have fun. Let them go and meet some other friends, and have a conversation with them. That's how, kids begin to develop well, because why? You are spending more time with them. So that is very important. So these are some of the benefits, just to recap, of all the benefit you can have when you have a family time, right? We said one, stronger relation. Why do you want to experience stronger relation when you have family time? It's quality time together, strengthen family bonds and create a sense of what connection between what member. You have a case, let me say you have like 5 kids. You're a father of 5 kids. How do you know whether the kids have bond? You know, is by having family time with them. Once you have family time with them, the kids are able to relate to one another. They are able to know, this is my sister, this is my brother. They can have that fun, that sense of connection, because what? They are having you as a parent, you as a role model, trying to make them to understand that this is why a family, I need to spend more time with my kids and spend more time with the family. Number two, improve communication. Just by spending time with the children, you are able to know, you are able to discover something different in their lives, because you are spending time with them. You are able to know whether they are doing well academically or they are doing well physically. Their physical well-being is very important as you spend time with them. Number three, emotional also support. Emotional support. All right. No kids want to just be, a sad and just be melancholic, just sit somewhere and just, you want to know what is going on by having, family time. You are able to have conversation with your children, and you're able to discover what is actually going on, that you feel so sad. You are able to know all of these things by having family time. So it's very important. Positive role modeling. You want to have a time so you can discover whether your kids are following the right behavior pattern, whether they are doing the right thing, whether they are modeling the same behavior you have as a father, because you are teaching your children to become good citizens tomorrow. So you want to know whether they are following a good model behavior in a pattern. You want to know whether they are doing that. So by having that family time, you develop what we call positive role modeling for your family. So it's very important. Mental well-being as well. Spending time with the loved one can contribute to improve mental health and reduce stress. Just by coming from work, you're tired, taking your kids out of that stress, you're able to reduce that stress just by having fun with your kids. That whole stress go away from your mind. But if you just come and just sit inside, contemplating on the work, workload and the thing, you will still be more stressful. But when you just take your children out and have fun, and that helped me a lot, because most of the time when I get so tired and stressful, I take my kids out. On that, even that stress, I can be feeling pain in my body, but yet and still I take my kids out to have fun with them, and that stress level just reduced, because why? I'm having fun with them, and I just forget about all of those things called stress. So it's very important. And building self-esteem. It also helps to build the kids, even yourself, self-esteem as a parent, because you already know that these are your family. You want to spend quality time with them so that they can be able to develop well, and so that you can be able to discover how well they are doing in life, and you can discover that by having time with them. If you don't have time with them, you will not even know what your kids are doing or what they are doing behind you, because you're not having time for them. If you spend time with your kids, you will learn a lot from them, and they will learn a lot from you. It's very important. creating memory. Like you take your kids to Disney World, other places. We are just recapping, creating memory. So you take your kids to Disney World, and the kids will never forget about that. They say, "Oh, Daddy took me to Disney World." That is a lasting memory because why? You are having time with them, taking them places that is in the mind every time. Oh, my daddy took me to this place. They go to their class. They will tell the friend, "My daddy took me to this place. My daddy took me to the pool. My daddy." Lasting memory when you have time with them. And what? Learning opportunity. Not a learning opportunity. That is when you take them to another family. And that interaction, we learn from each other. Even family learn from another family. Children learn from another children. So learning opportunity when you have a family time and take them, even when you take them to a large group of family, to your extended family, when they're having a family meeting, you take your kids try to meet other people. All of those things they learn. That's how they get to know all the relatives and other families. So that's very important. And social development, because you don't want your kids to be so isolated. So you try to have a family time with them and let them relate to other people so they can develop socially. So they can be so, let's say, asocial, where they can relate to other people. No, you want your kids to develop socially. So you help them to relate, take them out so that they can relate with other people, so they can know how to interact with people in society. It's very important. So interacting with family members help develop social skill and ability to navigate different relationships. You see, you are able to navigate different relationships by why? Taking them out to learn to relate to other people so that they can be able to develop socially. Well, folks, that was just a short time we had on the Rahim show for our family time, which is very important. We just recap the major reason why it is important for you to have a family time. I want to say thank you to all of you who followed our show tonight. I want to say thanks for your support. Until then, we will see you next time on our family time. Good night.